Today I want to talk to you about MyZone. Okay? MyZone is a technology that we use at Functional Fitness. We've been using it for the last 3 years or so, and we decided to adopt this technology because we felt like it would help provide a better experience for our clients and allow us as coaches to be able to personalize our programming to that specific client, to their physiology. So what is MyZone? MyZone is a heart rate monitoring technology. Behind me on the screen, you're going to see what my percentage heart rate is right now, and that's the percentage of my max. My real-time heart rate is about 89 beats per minute, and that's about 47% of my max, give or take. And max means the max beats or the max speed that my heart rate can beat at. And that max speed is going to be determined by your age. The younger you are, the higher your max heart rate is going to be. And also other things like medications can also affect that number. And many times what kind of shape you're in will affect it as well. But age is the biggest predictor of what your max heart rate is going to be. And so what this allows us to do is it allows us to program to someone's physiology rather than just arbitrary numbers. So let's give you an example. Let's say I wanted a client to work for 30 seconds, but then I wanted them to rest until their heart rate was to 60%. Okay? That could take 30 seconds. It could take 45 seconds. I don't know unless I have a heart rate technology to be able to monitor that. So that's why we decided to adopt the MyZone, because we can actually say and we can see in real time what someone's heart rate is, and then we can program accordingly. It lets us know if someone's working too hard. It lets us know if someone's not working hard enough, so we can get them into the optimal range. Heart rate technology has been around for a really long time. It was very, very popular in the endurance community. But one of the challenges with heart rate monitors is they typically transmit to a watch, and it's telling me my beats per minute. So it tells me basically what my heart rate is in real time. So if I don't know what my max heart rate is, or if I don't know what my zones are, it's hard to tell how hard I'm working. I just basically know what my heart rate is. I don't know if I'm in the optimal zone. I don't know if I'm working too hard. I don't know where I am, essentially, unless I do a lot of those calculations before and memorize those numbers. So what MyZone has done is really taken that idea of heart rate technology, gamified it, and also given it colors. So each zone has a different color. So right now I think I'm still in the gray zone, or the black zone, which is basically under 60%. Once I hit 60% of my max heart rate, I turn into the blue zone. After the blue zone, I get the green zone at 70, and then I hit the yellow zone at 80, and then the red zone at 90. So I can glance up there, and because of the colors, I can easily see what the change in, or where my heart rate is at in relation to my max. So it's a really cool technology, especially when we're in a group environment, to be able to look up there and see exactly how hard people are working, and then either give them encouragement to work a little bit harder, or maybe pull the reins back on them and get them to work a little bit less. This also can be used at home. Yes, we use it at Functional Fitness. When clients are wearing their belts, they're going to show up on the screen, but someone could also have this at home, and it attaches, or it doesn't attach, but it transmits directly to their phone, so they can see on their phone exactly where their heart rate is. They can see their percentage, and they also get to see these colors as well. So if they're on the treadmill or they're going for a run, they're going to be able to see where they're at. So they're not working too hard. Yes, sometimes we want to go all out and we want to get into those yellow and red zones, but other times we need more of an easy day, a recovery day, where we are in the kind of the blue and the green zones. So this allows us to work appropriately. So we're going to try and do a little experiment here and just kind of show you how it works in real time. So I'm going to strap in here to the rower, and hopefully it's not too loud for you. But we're going to try and get my heart rate up. And my goal is going to be to hit this yellow zone. Okay, so we'll see. Sometimes if I'm bent over, I don't get as good of a connection, but we'll see what happens here. We'll give it a try. So we're going to get rowing here. And we'll do a few rows. I'll roll here for about 10 seconds, and then we'll see if this monitor is changing at all and if it's picking up my heart rate. So we'll give it a second here. Sometimes you have to get a little more upright so it gets a good connection with the sensor. So we'll try it again. All right, let's try this once. So I'm going to stand up here, and we'll see it kind of connect up. I'm also going to get the back of it wet. One thing with these monitors is They work a little bit better when someone's a little bit sweaty or when they're wet. I just put mine on, so let's see how this works. So there you go. You're seeing people pop into the facility as we go along, and that's you're seeing their heart rate up there as we go. So we'll see if we can get this thing to connect again. There we go. So you'll see, all right, hit the yellow zone. So basically we can tell exactly how we're working, what our heart rate's at, and in this bottom left corner, you would see my actual heart rate. We got my heart rate percentage, and then we've got what's called MyZone MEPS. So MEPS are something that MyZone developed. It's called MyZone Effort Points, and it basically gives you points, and it gamifies exercise to an extent. So you get a certain number of points based on the zone that you're in. So if I'm in the 60% zone, I get 1 point. Or sorry, I think it's 2 points. If I'm in the 70% zone, I get 3 points. If I'm 80% or more, I get 4 points per minute. So that can help show you the intensity of your workout. Because obviously if I'm at a higher zone, I'm going to get more points per minute there. And so MyZone Effort Points really look at the intensity. So it's not so much duration, it's more about intensity. So those are just some of the things that we get from MyZone and how it helps us personalize workouts for our clients. This week we have MyZones on sale. They're 10% off. There's 2 different belts that you can get. There's a storage belt, and then there's also a non-storage belt. The storage belt means if I took this belt out and I went for a run, didn't have my phone or anything with me, it would track my heart rate the entire time. If I had the non-storage belt, I would either need to be connected here in the facility, or I would need to be connected to my smartphone via Bluetooth. Okay? When I'm connected to something, it's going to be transmitting, and it's going to be recording that data. So there's 2 different belts. The storage belt runs $99. We actually discount it heavily from what they sell it online. I think online they sell it for $150. But we feel like this technology is so important for clients that we're willing to sell it at a much lower cost because we want more people to adopt it, because we know that it's going to provide a better workout environment for them. They're going to get better information, and we're going to be able to program better for those people. So the normal one, the storage one is $99, and that's 10% off. And then the other one, the non-storage one, is $49, and that's also 10% off. And so those are the 2 different ones. Is one better than the other? Not really. They work the same way. It's just one stores things, and I don't have to have my phone with me. The other one, I just have to have it connected to my phone, which for most people isn't really an issue. Or if they're just using it at the gym and they don't want to use it anywhere else, then the cheaper one is probably a better route to go. So MyZone is something that's really important. It's not going anywhere in functional fitness. This is something that we're going to continue to use every day with our clients, because we know that it allows us to provide a better experience for them, better programming for them, and helps them ultimately to get a better workout and get better results at the end of the day. So we are running a MyZone challenge. Anyone that has a MyZone belt and is connected to our facility, we're teaming up with all the coaches. Each coach has a team, and then we're going to have weekly challenges based around MyZone, MyZone Effort Points, and that kind of stuff to just help incentivize people to get moving a little bit more in March. It is March Madness. There's a basketball theme, and it's all about getting some more activity as the weather starts to turn around here. So that's what MyZone is all about. In the comments, we're going to post a really cool graphic that just kind of shows the screen up there, what's important with it, and also some of the zones. And if you do have any questions, we do have a few more belts left here at the gym right now. I think we have 6 of the non-storage belts left. We don't have any of the storage belts, unfortunately. We will be getting another shipment in probably next week or the week after. And so if you do want to pick one up, we have them here. You don't have to train at Functional Fitness. You can use this anywhere in your house, on your treadmill. And most of these belts do connect to the heart rate technology on bikes and treadmills and that kind of thing. So you'll actually see those numbers right on the machine. You won't get the colors and the zones, but you'll at least see the numbers there. So if you do have any questions, please reach out. More than happy to help. But I would definitely suggest, if you're looking at optimizing your workout, picking up some type of heart rate monitoring technology. We just at Functional Fitness have a bias towards MyZone. So have a great day. I'm Coach Trevor, signing off.